2 years ago this week, Westboro Baptist Church founder Fred Phelps passed away at the age of 84. The Westboro Baptist Church, of course, known as the God Hates Fags Church. We've had sort of an extended relationship in one way or another with this church. We've interviewed a bunch of the people from the church, including a number of Fred Phelps' children, Shirley Phelps Roper and Jonathan Phelps and Margie Phelps. And we've even spoken to Steve Drain, who is the guy from it's sort of the other big family that has now become part of the Westboro Baptist Church. And the biggest incident we had involving the Westboro Baptist Church was back in 2011 when we had a joint interview with an individual from the internet gathering known as Anonymous, now known to us as Jake Davies, who was ultimately arrested for other things he did. And Shirley Phelps Roper, they were interviewed jointly on the program. And during that broadcast, the individual from Anonymous hacked and took down the website of the Westboro Baptist Church. This got 1.5 million views overnight, now nearly 5 million views on YouTube. Incredible. And what's amazing is that we have not really had contact with the Westboro Baptist Church for a long time now. They were on after that incident, but recently they've not been responding to requests. We're just sort of trying to figure out, is the Westboro Baptist Church in chaos after the passing of Fred Phelps? Maybe the fact that they're not coming on is indicative of that.
They haven't been as outspoken lately, or at least not putting themselves out there. They still, whenever some celebrity dies, they still talk about picketing, and whether they do or not, I really don't know.
You never even hear about it.
Yeah, but they're there. They're still operating, but not quite at the same level.
And we know, it's not good to overdo the Westboro stuff. It's been years since they've been on, and we are sort of pursuing the idea of having them back on just as a sort of check-in, right? I mean, what do they think? What have been the repercussions of the passing of Fred Phelps, and a lot of news that he had been totally alienated from the church towards the end of his life, although those allegations were then denied by some individuals within the church. It's amazing, and maybe this is the end of the Westboro Baptist Church. I mean, maybe they are sort of on the way out here.
I hope so. That would be, I think, better for the United States, better for the world, because it's not their rhetoric that bothers people. People think, oh, these people are just crazy. It's when they actually show up and start picketing a funeral that they really mess with people.
The rhetoric has become almost cartoonish and a caricature of homophobia, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to even take God hates fags, thank God for dead soldiers and whatever. It is incredibly offensive, but at the same time, it's so out there and it lacks such credibility that it has become a caricature of itself. The real impact is when they show up at people's funerals, right? The people mourning the loss of a loved one, and you have Shirley Phelps Roper with 5 comically large posters and 5-year-olds around her who can recite anti-gay propaganda. That's when people become affected by it.
Mm-hmm. And there are many groups who do a wonderful job of organizing counter-protests.
Right. Surrounding them, for example, so you can't even see the signs.
Mm-hmm. And holding up signs that seem to anger the church just as much as their signs are angering us.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So we'll see. We'll see if we have any kind of follow-up. My sense is that if there are to be more interviews with the Westboro Baptist Church, they're probably not going to be numerous. They really don't seem interested in participating at this point, and who can blame them, right? I mean, I don't know that they've ever been less relevant.
Yeah, and I don't think appearing on our show might not help them. They might be hesitant to, because maybe they found that it actually did not further their cause.
Yeah, that may be the case. But open invitation if someone wants to come on and tell us what on earth is going on over there. We'll take a break. Remember, 48 more hours remaining on the davidpakman.com/spring16 membership special. Not only do you get a 33% discount off of membership, you also get a free David Pakman Show t-shirt made from 100% recycled materials. It's warming up. If you live in a place that has seasons, take advantage of that free t-shirt. Gamefly is sort of like Netflix for video games. They have over 8,000 new and classic games for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, Wii, and a bunch of other platforms. And you can play as many games as you want for one monthly fee. And if you find some games you want to keep, you can buy them for a low used price. There's never any due dates or late fees. And our audience can get a free 30-day trial at gameflyoffer.com/TDPN.
TDPS. The games are shipped directly to you with return envelopes included. There's no contracts, and you can rent games through the mobile app. Get the free 30-day trial for the David Pakman Show audience and support our show by going to gameflyoffer.com/TDPS.